Kaspari, Beard's first spell then as well. Flick from Roman Haug, then Koivisto involved. There's Grace Fisk, the only ever-present starter for Liverpool this season. Excellent addition from West Ham, generally on the left side of their back three, but occasionally filling in at right back when there's been no Koivisto. Hasegawa to Alana Kennedy here, left on the bench by Gareth Taylor in favour of Leila Wahabi. Been such consistent. Bonus forward ball back in, good layoff. Roman Haug, they're asking for an offside here. Manchester City, their requests are answered. Sophie Roman Haug off. Win at Villa, home to West Ham. Pressure on Hasegawa here. Herbiger was loitering. Thought for a moment she was going to steal it. Will slip from Kennedy. Park playing in the number 10 role. Hemp and Fowler wide and Shaw up top. That'll be a... It's a great take from Hasegawa. It's a great take from Hasegawa. Superb. All started by City's midfield glue. Fowler one-on-one with Parry for the first time. Park. Good hit, big deflection. That made the law stop good, but it's still there for Head. He's buried it. First good move of the game. And it results. Dealt with that pressure so well. The pass was excellent. Ditto from Buddy Shaw. Manchester City are top of the league. Could have gone anywhere via that deflection off Gemma Bonner. Rachel Laws will feel that fortune has not smiled upon her there. Chelsea, the champions, slated to be playing Tottenham Hotspur this weekend, but clearly that's not happening now because of the Conti. City can keep on winning themselves. Just dawdling on the ball a little there, Greenwood. Kaspari for Fowler, who will get there. Corner. Another near post delivery, cleared to Coombs. And Liverpool led when they last met, as I mentioned, 5-1 to City that finish. They also led when they met them in the League Cup earlier this season. And that ended up 4-3 to Manchester City. One potentially crucial one here. Here's Fowler. It was a good layoff. And Park skipping round the challenges. And firing in for 2-0. What a time it is to be Jess Park. Maybe the best young player in this division this season. Scored her first WSL goals for Manchester City last week in the Derby win. And she's put daylight between City and top of the WSL table. Two great moves in the game, both from Manchester City, and they've both brought goals. That is clinical. Season, essentially to play in that position, and was doing so until a bad knee injury. It's Bunny Shaw. Goodness me! Roofs it for 3-0. Title nerves, Manchester City, not a bit of it. Wow. 7.5 minutes. And that is 5 goals in 3 and a bit games against Liverpool for Bunny Shaw. To be fair, she likes playing against just about anyone. Now Herbinger. She's gone for something equally spectacular, but that is 15 minutes, keeping City genuinely at bay. Didn't look pretty calm on the touchline. Tess Park finding Alexandri, now Hasegawa into Shaw. Park again, with the confident City are popping it around with. Wasn't necessarily going to suggest that the goal difference factor would be a thing today, just it caused a lot of the big names troubles this term, but no flag this time. Leanne Kernan, no. Who was onside, that's an excellent decision first up. Could have done with it a little bit more in front, but even so, it's still a decent opportunity. Hemp. Skipping away from the challenges. Even Yui Hasegawa's having a go. Her 1 goal this season was in the League Cup, winner at Tottenham in February. That is not her game, although that did take a touch. All smiles. Good ball in. Kennedy got up. And Laws has got away with one. There's never going to be time for that. Says much for Gareth Taylor, and indeed for her. Look at this for a driving run. It's Park again. Hemp wants it. Hemp gets it. Now Shaw's on the far stick. It's not going to reach. Clever from Hasegawa. Good run from Park. Finally a pass is misplaced. Liverpool here. Get back in shape and try and deny the space they did so well for 15 minutes when City didn't have a shot. Or go chase. Curry won it and then lost it to Hasegawa. Such a busy scrapper. Kerry Holland note that although Sophie Roman Haug is clearly a quality. Park dropping in again and getting dispossessed, and here is Sophie Roman Haug. Brought Liverpool a corner. On of this Bunny Shaw was about to release then. How Keating's coming. Keating is arriving first. Last month's manager. Well, it was cagey until the opening goal, and then it was devastating. And halfway to a 3-point lead at the top of the table. It is the proverbial mountain that Liverpool must climb after the break. At home. Gemma Bonner, Marie Herbinger and Lucy Parry, the trio to make way. To be changing something. It's what you always do, and then you come away from it. Might bring its own problems. Going to a 4 at the back. Lawley playing as a left winger of some sort. And Taylor Hines is an out-and-out left back here and challenging Hasegawa. But not now. Fowler on duty so far. Game over. WSL, that was her tally last term, and she was second to Aston Villa's Rachel Daly. Still got 4 games to go after this. 4 so far against the Reds. What a turn from Yui Hasegawa. The only player to have started every one of Manchester City's league matches this season, US. Their problem is their numbers that have been matched by Chelsea's so far. They don't meet each other again, in case you're wondering. That has happened. City taking 4 points out of 6. It was still an impressive point, for sure. And straight into the action. Two shouts for a boot in there, a high one. Jenna Clark was there, and then Kerry Holland curling one that was... Well, they found a way to get some shots on target, at least in this second half, Liverpool. Nibble on Kearns from Bunny Shaw. Kearns here with plenty to aim at the far post, but she's overshot them all. Jenna. No official update on her future. Clearly such an important player. Oh, this is too easy. Park to Shaw. Looked like she just about stayed onside. Kasparai taking over, but crowded out by red shirts. Hasegawa. What a season it's been. As Fuka Nagano finds a rare shot. His side have been undone here. Big 6th last year, having come back up. It's all been good. That's a poor finish. Made by the hard work of Bunny Shaw. Couple of cup goals for Villa. She's only 20. England Youth International. Enderby. A particularly bad injury for the Spanish left back. You're tempted to say they could take the goal difference factor out of the equation with Chelsea and just make it about points. Here's Kasparai. Hines is with her. Kasparai still got it. Shaw makes that hers. With seeming comfort. She's got it back here. Misplaced pass there for Missy Kearns to pinch. And she's then fouled Hasegawa. Did really well to get her body in the way. Don't be fooled by the tiny stature. And this was the moment where Missy Kearns scissored Yui Hasegawa. There's a little bit in that, wasn't there? And she was cautioned for it. And to be... A couple of brilliant players to bring on. Only recently benched, but sure. And Shaw trying to get in for that hat-trick. They can play it around you, and they can go direct. Backkeeper is down. Here's why. I think she might have been caught by Bunny Shaw. Good header clear from Jenna Clark. Now the counter on for Mia Enderby. Has Lawley with her. Enderby past Stokes and on target. Really good run from the youngster. Couldn't get the power behind the strike. Hasegawa, smart positioning there. Wasn't really a point until maybe... Next to Alex Greenwood, Jenna Clark, look out, this is Shaw. No hat-trick, flags up. Looked it. Yeah, it's not even close. Good turn from Kerry Holland. Needs some help somewhere. Oh, she's gone through the back of Jess Park to get there, and I think the card will be coming out for that one as well. Yes, it is. Slightly naughty one, and it's also stopping a potential counter-attack. That is absolutely a caution for the always combative Kerry Holland. You'd say the same about Missy Kearns. Well, they've both been booked here now. Something for it to squeeze in, that's for sure. Stokes. Into Hasegawa. Who has won it back. She's Kira Walsh. Brilliant midfield trio, all gone, as well as Ellen White, Lucy Bronze in other positions, but that whole midfield ripped out. It's been an impressive regeneration, because that is an awesome trio to lose. Taylor Hines just keeps on going and scores a stunning goal for the second time this season against a full goal. It's not going to count for any points, but even so, it's even further out. Laura Keating's had something to do now, all right. She's had to pick the ball out of her net. Just wonder if it came back off. No clean sheet again. That's 6 in a row for Manchester City, and 1 off the goal difference. I suspect Emma Hayes might have been a little worried when it was 4-0 a couple of minutes into this second half. It's actually got... Linkilda Brown on the charge, and no one going to her. Hemp. No. As the ball was. They've had one of the added. WSL goals did Bunny Shaw in her first league campaign when she was half in and half out. In terms of starting, it was an ever-present last season, so that was 20 and 22, and she's again. Kearns, she's going to have to behave herself. Looked like she was preparing for an Laws and is. Park going for glory, not that far. if to say it will be an immediate return to the Championship for last season's champions of that division. Well, it's a big win in every sense, and it was on the cards right from the moment that Gareth Taylor's side Liverpool's expense. Manchester City go 3 points clear for now. Chelsea not in league action this weekend, and a little bit extra on the goal difference as well. Full time at